Howdy, folks. Welcome aboard. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I have a belated Mother's Day song here. It's a gift request of KP, Kyle Perkins. So, Kyle, thank you for this gift and request. And it's Glen Campbell and Steve Wariner's song, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. And this is what KP said. Hi, Don. In one of the comments yesterday, at Piggly Glen mentioned the Glen Campbell and Steve Wariner song, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Could you please do a reaction to that as a belated Mother's Day song? Thanks, Don. Well, you're welcome, Kyle. Thanks for the gift and the request. And I don't think I know this song. I know when I do a Glen Campbell reaction, people absolutely love it. And Steve Wariner, too. So the fact that they did a duet, and I don't know this one, so I don't think I know this one. All right, here we go. Nice beginning.
He got here red and wrinkled, scared and crying. Then she took him up and held him to her breast, and he sure was glad to get what Mama offered. Then he went to sleep and put his fears to rest. It didn't seem to matter what he needed. He could always count on Mama to supply.
Smooth.
And regardless of the sleep she might be losing, he always found a twinkle in her eye. There ought to be a hall of fame for Mama, creation's most unique and precious pearl. And heaven help us always to remember that the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. She taught him all the attributes of greatness.
A word you don't hear often in songs.
He couldn't learn away from home. And by the time she wore the cover of her Bible, her hair was gray and her little man was gone.
Yeah, that's the cycle of life.
There ought to be a hall of fame for mamas, creation's most unique and precious pearl. And heaven help us always to remember that the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Yes, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world.
Oh, that's over? That was quick. KP? Yeah, good find. I mean, absolutely appropriate for Mother's Day or any day, really, because, I ran a dance studio for 20 years. I wasn't a dancer. I'm not a dancer. I was on the business side of it with my former business partner. She was the dancer and worked on the artistic side, but I worked at the desk in the lobby, and it was a very large school, and I interacted with mothers, the daughters, the teachers. It was 98% female, maybe 99%. And what I saw in about motherhood, and this is going back 30 years when we opened the studio. That was in 95. And I just saw the challenges that mothers had even with one child. But then you'd have two, and just getting them in and out of the car. Like, and then the 4-year-old wants to run out over that way, and then the 1-year-old's crying in the car or whatever, and you got to get him or her out of the car seat. And then some moms have like 3 kids, and you got to lug this one and that one and get home and make dinner. If moms go crazy, and I don't mean like insane asylum, but I mean go crazy, it's understandable because they're around psychos all day long. The kids. Kids, they don't make sense yet, but that's what they talking about in the song here. Things you can't learn out there. The mother does that predominantly, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a rewarding thing. It's an ugly thing when the moms don't get it right. And I don't mean in a moment. Every mom has a moment. Every dad has a moment. Every human being has a moment where you just kind of like the stress, but I also saw some moms who were not desirous of even being moms. They didn't really enjoy it. They might have wanted the benefits of being mothers, being able to show, look, my daughter, I got a daughter, but didn't care about her kid very much. But the beauty, most moms are doing a better job than they think they are. Because if you have a conscience, you're always worried about turning your kid into a pinhead. And you want to get things right. You have a certain sense of not really perfectionism, but it looks like it, where you want to get things just right so your kids have a better chance of going on and having a better life. And you want to instill your values in them and all this stuff. But you question yourself. You don't even have time to think frequently. Like I remember one conversation in the lobby where the moms were having, and their daughters were like in the 3-year-old class. So there might have been like 8 of them. So there were like 8 moms in the lobby just talking about motherhood. That's what moms talk about, being moms and all this. And I just remember one mom saying, I cannot remember the last time I was bored. And the other moms were like, "Oh my God, I know. Like, if I try to pick up a magazine or something, if I have a moment to read or something like that, I'll fall asleep because they're exhausted." And so you're like, "Yeah, mother appreciation hood." I was cracking up during it, though. I gotta say this, KP, during the song when they said there should be like what was it, like a Hall of Fame or something for mothers or something. And I'm like, oh my God, that would start World War III in every single household. You didn't nominate me. I don't know. But hey, that's it. Look, I'm not going to rate this song, guys. This is dedicated to the mothers out there, courtesy of Kyle Perkins, Mr. KP himself out in Beaver, Utah, dedicating this the day after Mother's Day to all the moms. So I hope it was a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day for everybody. Hope it was that way for you too, KP. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.